Good morning, all. Myself, Ravichandra Hannalli, Assistant Professor, Civil Engineering Department, BITM Ballari. Today, I will be dealing with the Module 4 of Ground Improvement Techniques, that is, grouting and injection. These are the contents of my study: grouting, types of grout, grout characteristics, grouting procedure, grouting applications, suitability of grouting, types of grouting. The first thing is grouting. Grouting is a process where by fluid like material, either in suspension or in solution form, are injected into the subsurface soil or rock to achieve a decrease in permeability and compressibility, to improve its strength, or to decrease the seepage flow. Okay, this is the definition of grouting. Okay, in the grouting, that injected material is called the grout. Okay, this grouting technique developed for making vertical seepage barrier by injecting cement slurry. Okay, cement capability increases the strength of the soil and the rock. Cement slurry is non-impermeable, so special chemicals were invented as a grouting material. Okay, the grout subsequently hardens, and which increases the strength and which decreases the compressibility and the permeability of the soil. Okay, this is about the introduction of the grouting. The second thing is the type of grouts or the grout materials. The grout materials are classified as the suspensions. The suspension materials are, the example, cement or the bentonite grout. Then emulsions. This emulsion also included in the suspension. Emulsion like the asphalt or bitumen emulsions. And then the solutions. The solutions which includes the chemicals like sodium silicate or acrylic resin. Okay, these are the types of the grout material. Suspension, let us discuss about the suspension. Suspensions are, these are the multi-phase systems capable of forming subsistence after being subjected to natural sieving processes with chemical properties which must be carefully scrutinized to ensure that they do not militate against the controlled properties of setting and strength. Okay, this is about the suspension. Then emulsions with water is a two-phase system which is also included under the suspension. Then the last thing is solutions. These are intimate one-phase system retaining an originally designed chemical balance until completion of the relevant reactions. Okay, the example for solutions are sodium silicate or acrylic resins. Okay, let us move towards the characteristics, the basic characteristics of the grout. Those are groutability, stability, setting time, permanence, toxicity. Okay, these are the characteristics. Let us discuss one by one. Okay, stability, the desirable characteristics, that is stability. Stability, it is also called as viscosity. Okay, the stability means the capability of the grout to remain in a fluid state is this stability or viscosity. Okay, the grout not to segregate before reaching the destination. That means the grout should have sufficient viscosity before reaching, it should not segregate. And the stability of the clay grout which should be greater than the stability of cement grout. Okay, this is about the stability. Second, setting time. Setting time means it is a time to set to cemented mass or gel. The time required for setting cement mass or gel is the setting time. Then early setting means reaching the destination, and late setting grout washed away. It is about seepage. The next thing is the permanence. The permanence means the resistance of grout against displacement from soil with time. Okay, the cement grout must having the permanence greater than the bentonite grout. Okay, this is about permanence. And toxicity, next thing is the toxicity. Toxicity means the the grout should not contaminate the surrounding soil and the groundwater, and that grout should not be a health hazard. Okay, should not get the hazard from that grout. Okay, these are the characteristics of grouts. Next, grouting procedure. Okay, depending upon the material to be grouted, that is rock, soil or fill, its quality and the purpose of grouting, a well planned procedure has to be adopted to obtain desired results. Okay, these are the some of the steps of grouting procedure. The first step is ground investigation, grout holes pattern, grouting plant and equipment, grouting sequence, then grouting methods. Let us discuss one by one. The first thing is ground investigation. This ground investigation, which includes geological survey and detailed investigation, that is investigation drilling. This geological survey, which reveals the extent of soil and the rock formation, then the zones of weakness, then the dip and strife, etc. of the ground. Okay, then the detailed exploration carried out by drilling boreholes and collecting samples for lab tests to determine the shear strength, grain size, then the permeability, etc. This is about the ground investigation. Then the next thing is grout holes pattern. Okay, based on the nature of the work, the number of drill holes and depth and the pattern to be decided. Then that grout hole pattern, which follows a grid pattern such that the radius of penetration is sufficient to cause slight overlapping between the adjacent holes. You just see that diagram, this figure, which indicates the grout hole. The grout pattern is a grid type of grid pattern. The next one is grouting plant and equipment. Okay, this grouting plant, which includes the measuring tank. That measuring tank is useful to control the volume of the grout injected, mixer to mix the grout ingredients, then agitator to keep the solid particles in suspension until pumped, then pump to draw the grout from agitator to deliver to the pumping line, then the control fittings to control the injection rate and pressure so that the hole can be regularly blend with water and thin grout. Okay, this is the diagrammatic representation of all the grouting plant and equipment. Okay, you just see this figure, typical layout of a grouting plant. Okay, let us move towards the grouting methods. The next thing is the grouting method. That is the grouting method which contains the permeation grouting, compaction grouting, jet grouting, soil fracture grouting, circuit grouting, point grouting, electrokinetic injection. These are the injection methods. From these methods, that soil is going to be the chemical or the solution or suspension is going to be injected into the soil. Okay, the next thing is, what are the general applications of grouting? The general applications of grouting, which includes the seepage control for making vertical seepage barriers beneath the hydraulic structures, then to stoppage of seepage through the joints of underground structures such as tunnel lining and basement wall. This is one of the application, that is seepage control. how to control the seepage by grouting method. Then soil solidification and stabilization. For the stabilization of soil around the tunnels and shafts, this is where this grouting method is very much useful. Then vibration control, that is chemical grouting through the machine foundation soil will alter the elastic properties of the soil Okay, this is about the general applications of the grouting. The next thing is suitability of the type of the grouting. That means depending upon the sizes, the grain sizes, different types of grout materials are useful. Take an example: if the soil is having coarser grain material, then that mortar is used as a grout material. If you go for the soil present there is the fine grained soil, then you go for the chemical solution. That is the suitability of grouting material. From this chart that you come to know, different grouting material can be used for the different types of soils. Then the types of grouting techniques. Okay, the following are the grouting types, that is permeation grouting, displacement soil fracture grouting, displacement compaction grouting, then again the jet or replacement displacement grouting. Okay, these are the types of grouting techniques. Let us discuss one by one. The first thing is permeation grouting. If the injection of grout in the soil is done in a manner that the arrangement of soil grains is not disturbed, that means the arrangement of soil grains are not disturbed, only the wide space is filled by the process of permeation, or it is also called as penetration. That means that that grout material injected into the soil, there is no displacement of the soil grains. That means the voids which gets filled by the grout material, then it is said to be a permeation grouting. Just you can see the diagram, the first diagram which includes the permeation grouting in rocks, and the second B diagram, the permeation grouting in the soils. Okay, this is permeation grouting. The next thing is displacement grouting. Okay, if however the process of injection which displaces the soil grains, the method is termed as displacement grouting. When you inject the grout material into the soil, if that grout material which displaces the soil grains, then it is said to be displacement grouting. Again, this displacement grouting further divided into two subtypes, namely compaction grouting and soil fracture grouting. Compaction grouting consists of injecting a thick viscous paste like slurry at high pressure to form a bulb shaped grouting. Just you can see the diagram. When you inject the grout material, it forms the grout bulb. This compaction grouting technology of injection of grout is similar to that of permeation grouting. It is similar, this displacement compaction grouting is similar to the permeation grouting. However, since the grout mix is much stiffer than in permeation grouting and grouting pressure are much higher, the grout pumps are used, or heavy duty concrete pumps are used in the case of compaction grouting. The grout pipe diameters which ranges from 50 to 75. The quantity of grout injected is observed to range from 3 to 12% by the volume of the treated loose soil. Then displacement compaction grouting, it is suitable for all the types of loose coarse grained soils, soft fine grained soils which are not saturated, and for filling underground cavities. Okay, these displacement grouting are suitable for these kinds of soils. Okay, then it is not used in the soft saturated fine grained soils because the grouting raises the pore water pressure in the soil mass, which leads to the uneven settlement of problems. Okay, this is about the displacement. Second one, displacement by soil fracture grouting. This is second type in the displacement grouting. When a lean slurry of high fluidity is injected into the soil at a high pressure to form root-like lenses of grout material in the soil mass as seen in the diagram, this method is termed as soil fracture grouting. Okay, the soil fracture grouting technique is displacement grouting technique in which a lean slurry of cement soil and water is injected into the soil at high pressure to fracture the soil and form the root-like or thin lens-shaped zones of grout material in the soil mass. You just see the root-like shape of the grout material. The grout materials spreads all around the grout hole, causing densification of soil. When this grout material spreads all around the grout, a densification of soil will take place, and which increases the strength of the soil. The next one is jet grouting. Okay, or also it is called a displacement replacement grouting. Okay, the grout material is injected into the soil mass in the form of a jet to form a grouted column shown in the figure. Above figure you can see, by partly replacing the soil, partly mixing with remaining soil, and also through displacing the soil. This method is referred to as jet grouting or replacement displacement grouting. You can just see the above diagram. Okay, grouting in this technique is special grout pipe called monitor having high speed jets of water or grout is used to erode and excavate the soil. Thereafter, as the monitor is withdrawn, strong, impervious columns are produced by mixing grout with the remaining soil. The technique is also called replacement or displacement because the part of soil is removed by jetting action and is replaced by the grout material. And because the grout is injected at high pressure, partly to the mix with the remaining soil and partly to displace the surrounding soil. Okay, these are the diagrams. Just to see these diagrams, different types of jet grouting, displacement, permeation grouting. Thank you for watching this.